race number 4. We are in China, and no, your eyes do not deceive you. The car color has changed. Why is that? Well, time change difference between England and Canada was altered, and therefore I missed an hour and missed the qualifying. So therefore I am in the back of the grid in a random car, and it just happens to be the McLaren. Things will be a little bit different, but hey, that's what I get for not paying attention to time change difference. Alright, so we're reforming the grid after the formation lap, and I'm opting here for a one-stop strategy, starting on the medium tires and then switching to the hard tires, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, here we go, China, and away we go. Well, hard to say if that was a good start or a bad start, starting from the back, but I am dropping back already. This first turn is very treacherous, and I'm expecting to see, there's a couple of cars trading paint. And that gives us one position. Oh, there's a yellow flag, but we're green again. Okay, so probably somebody, pieces of car flying around. They look like pieces from a red Ferrari. We're going down the first straightaway, and somebody went on the dirt there, but all right, we're not falling too far back, but we're not gaining either, so we'll just see how this goes. Alright, so we're a little bit further along on lap 1, still behind the racing point, and nobody behind me, and I'm not gaining anything. A little bit on the braking, but not enough to get by yet. Oh, maybe I can. Alright, so do we get by? No, he's right on my inside. No, we'll just let him go there, and we'll try it again another lap later. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. I've got a good run on him. Maybe on the outside into turn 1, got a little bit more speed. Can I make this stick? Yes, it looks like we can. Okay, so we gained another position. Oh, the Ferrari's gone way wide there, so that's another position gain. Ferrari's little bang there. I saw him spin a little bit. I hope he can recover. I did give him room on the inside, and I was slightly ahead, so sorry about that, but hopefully he can recover and get back in. Alright, so we are on lap 2, and we are in 8th position, so not too bad, from 11 to 8 on 2 laps, so that's pretty good. Although I've got a couple of cars behind me, very close, that are on the soft tires to my mediums, so but they should have to pit a little bit earlier, so if I can stay ahead, it might be an advantage. So we're coming up to a Mercedes, and see if we can pick up some ground on the straightaway. He's gone a little bit wide there. I got a better exit, but no, it doesn't look like I can catch him ever so slightly. Maybe in a lap or two when DRS comes on, I'll have a better chance at this. Alright, a lap later on the main straight, and I've got ERS and DRS on, and we've also got a racing point coming in the back, and we're going to go 3 wide in this turn, and a little bit of banging going on here, and a legal overtake. I don't understand how that can be, but we'll have to give that position back to the racing point, it looks like, and there he goes. I don't understand quite how that happened, but anyway, let's get on with it. So that ended up putting us in position 9, so we lost a position. So we went from 11 to 8 and then back down to 9. So let's see if we can chase this racing point down and maybe gain that position back. He is on soft tires, so maybe it's just a waiting game here to see if I can pass him on the pit stop. Alright, a little bit further down on lap 4, I haven't made much ground, but now that racing point goes wide, and thought it might be an advantage, but it doesn't look like it will be. He managed to get away again, so there he goes. He's got a little bit more speed than me down the straight. teammate just went into the pit, so it looks like those that are on the soft tires are starting to make their first stops. Lap 5 is a bit early, but nevertheless, if I stick to this, I might be able to get past here when the Racing Point goes in for his pit stop. Alright, we're a little bit further down on lap 5 and coming to the main straight where I can probably have another go at this Racing Point, and his back end got really loose on the curb there, and now he's mowing the grass. I'm sure he's not happy about that one, but it does gain me a position. Alright, so we are now on lap 8, and I've been chasing down the Mercedes. The gap was at 2.3, it's now about 1.8. So we're gaining ever so slightly. We are both on the same strategy, so we'll see. Maybe we can do undercut, but we'll see how this goes. Now he's on the grass, but it didn't cost him any time. I've got another 5 laps or so to go before my pit stop, but maybe I can stretch it a little bit more, or maybe I can do the undercut. We'll have to see how the tires feel when we get around lap 13 or 14 or 12 or around that area, and see what we do from there. Alright, a little bit further down on lap 8, and we're coming to the main straight. Maybe I can use DRS here and see. Oh, he's going all sorts of sideways. Oh no! Okay, I just avoided hitting him, but he got going again, but I lost a lot of time going through the sand trap there, but no harm done, and we keep going, but that really dropped me about 4.5 seconds. Alright, so we're on lap 10 and going to the turn 1-2 complex, chasing the Mercedes still, and oh, something happened to him there. He's right up against the guardrail. So that's a position gain for us, and we are now up in the P5, and about 3 laps to go before my pit stop. Lap 12 now, coming down the main straight on very worn tires, and I'm being chased down by an Alfa Romeo that I will not be able to keep back. He's got DRS open, and he just takes it on the inside, and I'll be very happy to go in the pits next lap around and get these tires off. Here we are at the end of lap 13, and into the pits we go to get the hard tires put on, and that should be our only stop of the race, and we got to keep going on those until the end. Alright, out of the pits we go on a new set of hards as the AlphaTauri goes by, and that drops us from 6th to 7th position. Lap 15 now, chasing down that AlphaTauri, but we're not making any grounds at all. Even down the straightaway with ERS, I'm not able to gain much at all, so I've got some fuel in reserve that I might be able to utilize a little bit later on to help me out when we get down to maybe 12 to 10 laps left in the race. Maybe I can do a real hard push at the very end to see if I can gain this position. Oh, the AlphaTauri is going in the pits, so the problem has resolved itself. So that puts us up into P5 with about 12 laps to go. Lap 19 now, and I've got a Racing Point that's all over the back of me, and he's on, I believe, much more recent medium tires. My hards are still okay, but I certainly don't have the grip that he has. And now I'm just a sitting duck here on the main straight. Despite ERS, with his DRS, he should be able to take me. Just a question of time. I should have defended that a little bit better, but I think it was just a question of time. And yeah, so we drop to P6 on that. Now that Racing Point that passed me a few laps ago is not going after that Red Bull, and it looks like he got the better of him too. So he's really on fire here. That's 2 positions gained for him in the last couple of laps. So he's pushing pretty hard. We're now on lap 23 of 28. We're coming down the main straight. I'm 6 seconds behind position 5 and 10.5 seconds behind position 7. So tires are still okay, but I'm not making any ground, and the car behind me has been gaining about half a second a lap on me for the last little bit. So I've decided to put it in enrich mode and opening this up a little bit so to make sure I retain this position. Meanwhile, up ahead of me, it looks like the Red Bull on his soft tires gained his position back on the racing point. So he's back up in fourth. Well, we are now on the final lap, coming into the final couple of turns. Nothing has really happened. I was able to stay ahead of my teammate, as it turns out, for this particular race. So it looks like a P6 finish, starting from 11th position in a different car and making it up to P6. I'm fairly happy with that, so it wasn't bad at all. Alright, so there we go. That is a P6. So from P11 to P6, and I finished just ahead of my teammate, and I didn't pick up any penalties here, so I picked up a couple more points. So that wasn't too bad at all. So hope you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one.